I don't think there's any question that the partnership was an integral part of helping make Charlotte what it is today. Other than tax zones, nobody else knows where the county boundaries are. We are a region. People now say they live in the Charlotte area. They say they live in the Chicago area. They live in the New York area. And individually, no county, including Mecklenburg, would be nearly as powerful without the region.
We had a study done, and it showed that we were competing nationally and internationally. We weren't competing North and South Carolina. And if you go to Germany, for instance, they knew about the Carolinas, but they didn't know Charlotte, North Carolina necessarily. The study showed that the branding study showed that we needed to have some brand, and the brand should be Charlotte, USA. The money that we pay to be a part of the region on a per capita basis is so minute in comparison to what we receive.
And ADEVCO came and explored Catawba County as a result of the invitation by the partnership. What happened was that ADEVCO made an investment. A 60,000 square foot facility was built here on a speculative basis, and now there are over 1,000 jobs here as a result. The partnership's role in elevating the Charlotte name and the recognition as we go around the world and talk about it is key. If an Apple recognizes Charlotte, it makes a difference. You know, they're saying that our data center's in Maiden, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. That makes a big difference.
It's important to have an organization that can act as a neutral broker for the 16 counties in our region. And I think really the best job that the partnership has done is being totally collaborative and bringing really different groups of people, different types of interests from the 16 counties, because we're not the same. We all have different interests, but the one common interest we have is bringing new business to Charlotte.
The Charlotte Regional Partnership actually approached us in 2000. It was in a trade show in Germany. There were talks of going to California. There were talks about going to the Seattle area, possibly St. Louis, where they have a big composite hub. But it never really got to the point where there was a clear understanding that that would be the right spot. And at the time, there was pretty much an open opportunity for anyone, and Charlotte really was on the spot. They did a good job. The Charlotte Regional Partnership showed us the area. We had our 10-year anniversary. It's interesting enough that you're celebrating 20 years and we celebrate 10 years in the United States. And I mentioned there that also with the support of Governor Perdue and several others, we are planning to double what we have here today in the next 3 years, and we're excited to continue to hopefully be a significant and welcome part here in the Charlotte area. If you consider what the Charlotte Regional Partnership is doing for the region with regards to energy, motorsports, and certainly also in the defense industry, 3 industries that we're involved into. Certainly the Charlotte Regional Partnership is doing a great job in bringing these companies together, and hopefully we can strive a little bit more from these contacts and grow each other's business.
Well, if you think about this region, it includes a major urban center in Charlotte, fast developing suburbs in places like Union and Iredell counties, and more rural communities in Anson and Lincoln counties. What the Charlotte Regional Partnership can do that no one else can do effectively is advocate for the entire region. No entity can package all of these together to attract business growth like the Charlotte Regional Partnership can. We talk to Ronnie Bryant all the time, either Ronnie or other members of the staff of the Charlotte Regional Partnership. And it has been very helpful for me to hear one-on-one ideas that I can bring back to Washington, and also setting up numerous business roundtables.
Well, I think public-private partnerships are much like anything else in business. You both need to have skin in the game to be able to have a common focus and a goal of where you want to go. And true public-private partnerships give the best of all worlds, and frankly, the ones that are good at it are the ones that will be moving forward in the future. Nothing good happens in the Charlotte area without true regionalism. Look at the airport. It is one of the world's great airports, most efficient airports. Look at the sports that we've brought down. In NFL, NBA, PGA, NCAA. None of that happens without a regional approach.
What I would hope in these difficult times is no one take for granted what the partnership means. They've almost done it so quietly and so easily that maybe people do take it for granted. And if you're going to compete in the modern world, you better be competing together.